Welcome to ESPN Classic's special presentation of the 1987 Middleweight Championship fight between Marvelous Marvin Hagler and Sugar Ray Leonard. Hagler had successfully defended the Middleweight Championship 12 times since winning it from Alan Mentor in 1980. During that span, Hagler recorded knockout victories in 11 of his 12 title defenses. Sugar Ray Leonard had announced his retirement in 1982 and only fought once in 5 years heading into the match with Hagler. Leonard's lone fight in that span, a knockout of Kevin Howard. On paper, it may have looked like a mismatch. It was anything but. Leonard had a plan, and it worked. He jabbed and danced away from Hagler all match long. The end result, a controversial 12-round decision for Leonard. We now present Hagler and Leonard from April 6, 1987. I'm Reese Davis. Thank you for watching ESPN Classic.
The people want to see it, Leonard. We don't want you to retire yet until you come at the marvelous one.
Okay,
it's got to be the big one, right?
That is the biggest one. A fight with this great man, this great champion, could be one of the greatest fights in the history of boxing. Talking about money, you talk about Fort Knox. And this is the only man can make that possible. Marvelous Marvin Hagler. But unfortunately, it'll never happen. Thank you, and God bless you all.
For the championship of the world.
One strong right.
This is Muhammad Ali. And down he goes into the rope. Frazier staggered again. Sparring a real war.
Leonard caught him with a good chopping right.
I must be the greatest. I am the king of the world.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
A fighter's career is often defined by one great fight against one great opponent. I'm Ray Leonard, and welcome to another edition of Sugar Ray's Hit Parade. Sugar Ray Robinson once said, a fighter cannot choose his endings. But I would try. I wanted to fight Marvelous Marvin Hagler, but I had suffered a detached retina, and I did what any smart man would do. I retired, but I wasn't ready. I was only 26 years old. When Marvin Hagler had problems with John the Beast Mugabe in 1986, it hit me. I knew I could beat him. I didn't come back for the money. I always wanted to fight Hagler. I know I would never be content, and neither would he. It wasn't for his title. Just beating Marvelous Marvin Hagler was good enough. Hagler was a fierce competitor, throwing punches from everywhere. Left hands, right hands, boxing and punching. His motto was destruct and destroy. I came out of a 3-year retirement to fight a man who held the world middleweight title for 7 straight years. This was my greatest test.
This is the main event of the night. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBC Middleweight Championship of the World. Introducing, in the blue corner, fighting out of Potomac, Maryland, weighing in at 158 pounds, with a professional record of 33 wins, 1 defeat, with 24 KOs. He is the challenger and former undisputed welterweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard. In the red corner, from Brockton, Massachusetts, weighing 158 and 1/2 pounds. His professional record consists of 62 wins, 2 draws, 2 defeats, and 52 KOs. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the WBC Middleweight Champion of the World, Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Listen, I gave both of you your instructions in your dressing room. I want to caution you again. Obey my commands at all times. Shake hands and good luck. Good.
Ray Leonard
Leonard said that the first round is going to be the most important round of the fight. He says he has to win the first round and gain Marvelous Marvin's respect. Let's see if he can do it. And here we go.
Need I say, Leonard in white and Hagler in blue.
And Hagler is not boxing as a southpaw. I just don't like that at all. Why he does that, I'll never know.
Well, part of the closed-door strategy this week on the part of Hagler may well have been to work on this. Coming out at the beginning of the fight, opposite his normal weigh-in, Sugar Ray Leonard throws the first punch of the fight. Speaking of the gloves, they are the tabbed variety with the thumbs attached to the body of the glove.
First punch by Hagler. Clean miss. Nice combination by Leonard. And Hagler's talking to him and smiling at him.
Hagler said he expected to get hit. He just wasn't too concerned about it. I'll take anything he can throw. Leonard has used all of this more than 21-foot ring so far. A brief flurry, no damage. Hagler content to cut off the ring, and Leonard
good right hand. Good right, solid right hand by Leonard. Now Hagler's mad. Now Leonard's boxing southpaw. Trying to do a psych job on Marvelous Marvin, and now Hagler's boxing southpaw. Tough to keep up with these guys. There's the shots. You're holding great. Step back, step back, step back. Combination by Leonard.
Under 30 seconds, round one.
That's him right now. Leonard is floating like a butterfly and stinging like a bee. But can he keep it up? Feinting, moving, feinting.
Final seconds of round one. Number two, scheduled for 12 under the WBC rules and at Leonard's insistence.
You know, I just don't understand this. Marvelous Marvin is acting very, very cocky, but you can't let the other guy put rounds in the bank. He's much better as a southpaw, and yet he's fighting orthodox. I don't know why.
Just landed a left hook lead. Try to cut that ring off.
Tim, if he fights orthodox style, he's not going to win this fight. He's going to have to switch around.
Well, that may be only a matter of time until he makes the switch, but it is a good question. I think each of them is trying to gain that psychological edge.
Yeah, but Tim, the rounds go in the bank. In psychology, good for a minute to make sure you win the round.
Leonard holding and shows a smile to the crowd as Hagler bangs on his body.
Lifting right hand by Leonard. Surprising punch from him. Snapping that punch from Leonard. Not a snap. think Marvelous Marvin is making a mistake. He's trying to prove that he can outbox Leonard. It's not necessary. Just try to win the fight. And therefore, Ray has done a psych job on him.
Don't hold it, Ray.
The 1987 version of Sugar Ray Leonard, quite a different look, but some of the same old stuff.
A lot of grabbing, though, Tim. Starting to hold early in the fight.
Hagler may feel correctly that Leonard couldn't keep that up for too long, doing all of the circling and dancing he did in round one.
I'd love to know why he's not fighting as a southpaw. Fighting as a southpaw, watching Leonard in camp, he couldn't handle southpaws. Right hand by Leonard, combination to the body by Hagler.
Into the 30-second mark in round two. Good counter punch by Leonard as a lunging miss by Hagler. Hagler now bulls him for the first time in the fight. And Leonard punched his way out of that clinch.
Another combination by Leonard.
Final seconds of round two. Another miss by Hagler, and Leonard made him pay again. That's the end of round number 3, scheduled for 12.
All right, now let's see. Now he's fighting as a southpaw. Let's see if there's any difference at all.
Leonard at the moment circling to the right, and Gil, you note that he does that more than most fighters do, and in your opinion should.
Well, and Tim, watching him in the gym when he did that, he was getting nailed with straight left hands.
There he goes to the right, now back to the left this time. Left landed by Hagler, his first heavy punch of the fight.
Much better as a southpaw, Tim. That's why I don't understand him giving Leonard the first 2 rounds.
Well, we scored them both for Leonard, and I would expect the judges did as well. They are Dave Moretti, Lou Filippo, and Jose Guerra. Las Vegas, Los Angeles, and Monterrey, Mexico. The judges. Right hand lead landed by Leonard.
Just a glancing blow, Tim. The way Leonard is moving, he's moving right into a straight left hand.
Body shots by Leonard.
Shot to the head by Hagler.
Again, the movement by Leonard as in round one.
Hagler was a little slow getting off that time, Tim. A little slow. And Hagler outpunched him in that exchange.
Scoring to the body.
Working it out. Working it out.
Leonard's still showboating.
Come on, punch it out. Punch it out.
Right hand out of the clinch from Sugar Ray Leonard. Right hand lead score.
Hagler's starting to lose his temper, Tim.
Now Leonard's confidence is building, and he senses that Hagler's losing his temper. He wanted that. He said, you've got to frustrate Marvin Hagler. A warning for pushing against Leonard.
But that was significant, Tim, because Leonard was able to push the supposedly stronger Hagler back. Leonard's mouth is wide open, Tim. Starting to breathe heavy.
Leonard continues to put a lot of miles on those new sneakers.
Good combination by Leonard, Tim. Right hand, left hook.
Round number 4, both fighters on their feet early, but the stools were not out of the ring. The left-hand lead scored by Hagler. A real sense of purpose on his face now, as there should be.
Well, you know, Tim, we say that the ring is square, it's not round. But so far, Hagler has not been able to put Ray on the ropes or trap him in a corner where he wants him. Missing, missing, missing. Ray's very relaxed in there, thinking all the time. Richard Steele scored a couple of points for Leonard. Ray was holding, he said, working there. No holding work, and Ray sure did work. Nice combination. Oh, low blow. And a hard low blow. Hagler's boxing off the time, back to southpaw. He's a little confused by Leonard, Tim. I mean, really, he can't find Leonard at all. Straight left hand by Hagler.
Got the left hand, not a lot on it, but he scored it.
That's what we call a range finder.
He's had trouble finding the range thus far.
Looks like Leonard, to me, is going to nail Hagler instead of the other way around.
Good move by Leonard out of that corner. Hagler thought he had him there, and now Leonard scores a combination. Confidence seeming to build as each second of the fight ticks away.
Good body shots by Hagler, though, Tim. They're hard punches.
Hagler's body punches. He's got to land them. And a little showboat punch from Leonard. That brought the crowd alive, many of them to their feet.
A great performance by Sugar Ray Leonard so far, Tim. Great performance.
Under 30 seconds in round 4. Well, good combination again. Leonard timing things perfectly.
I don't know why Hagler's laughing, Tim. The rounds are going in the bank.
Landed a left there. Leonard walking away contemptuously.
Shook his head and it didn't hurt.
Punch it down, punch it down. At the end of round number 4, and from words from Hagler, he's not happy at all with the showboating of Leonard, but he's going to have to find a way to do something about it. Round number 5.
Did Leonard push him away?
I would say that this is almost a critical round for Hagler. He's got to make something happen. Good right hand by Leonard. Hagler trying to pull him into the corner, but Leonard will not go.
Looks like Leonard is starting to find the range more with his right hand. There it is again.
Right hand uppercut lead, and it landed.
Leonard is fighting a lot. Tim, he's looking to nail Hagler. Got nailed himself that time with that right hook.
Hagler still talking. Leonard would hope it's in frustration.
And it is, Tim. No question about that. Leonard is definitely frustrated.
Short chopping right landed by Leonard.
He has Leonard on the ropes. Can't hit him when he's on the ropes or in the corners. He's going to nail Hagler again. I can see the punches coming.
He just missed that combination, however.
Didn't miss that one.
Tried to make him pay, but Hagler got himself in a defensive position.
Ray told me that in the Mugabe fight, Hagler turned completely around when he missed, but Mugabe didn't make him pay. He said, I'm going to make him pay. And you see how he jumped on him then? Now Hagler's back to orthodox. He just doesn't know what to do. If I were him, I'd stay southpaw. His best bet. Now he's southpaw. starting to get the range a little bit now, though, Tim.
Finally got him in the corner, landed a left.
Seemed like it's just was starting to get the range.
The conditioning of these two athletes is extraordinary. Hagler, a solid right by Hagler.
He's starting to get the range, Tim. You can just see it.
That one forced Leonard to grab him. No question, Gil. Leonard stopped on the ropes for the first time in the fight.
And hit a couple of good body punches. Now he's punching back with Hagler. Tim, he doesn't belong in there.
Into the round.
What's all the rage?
Marvelous Marvin Hagler was trying to outbox me. That was part of my psychological strategy. He started right-handed, and that was a big mistake. Hagler never threw combinations. He gave me a chance to settle in after my long layoff. An uppercut in the 5th round really hurt me. Angelo Dundee told me not to be a stationary target. My plan was to keep moving and have my corner yell 30 seconds remaining in every round, and then attack with a series of combinations to steal that round. It was working.
You heard Goody Petronelli saying, no more punches and flurries, Marvin. See what he does this round. We're in the 7th round scheduled for 12. Remember, it was Leonard who wanted a 12-round bout, not Hagler.
Hagler is just a little slow getting off, Tim. Gets Leonard in position. By the time he makes up his mind to punch, Leonard's gone.
On the other hand, Ray has also slowed his footwork pace, but he landed a good left hook, and he got one back from Hagler.
Hagler's was a harder punch. Nailed him again, Tim. Solid punches by Hagler.
Hagler finding the range, and Ray more flat-footed here, now backed up into the Hagler corner.
Look at how slow Hagler is, Tim. What Hagler should be doing is just banging to the body. Ray is moving his head. The body doesn't move, it stays there.
There he goes to the body.
That's where he should be banging away. Ray looks like he has no strength, then.
Well, he was just pushed back by a forearm from Hagler.
He's going to have to find it from somewhere. Tim, you know, a well-conditioned athlete, and I know Ray trained for this fight. A little tired now. He should get a second win, and he's going to have to get a second win.
Hagler getting Leonard into flat-footed position again, but good movement by Leonard when the punches arrive. And he flurries back. Those were blocked by Hagler the last game.
Hagler's landing the solid punches at this time, Tim. And Ray is very tired. You know, Tim, when you're a little tired, you're a little better puncher, too. You know, you got to be flat-footed.
Hagler's been able to pick off the last several combinations with his gloves. As he did there. And he smiles and laughs at Leonard, who gives him a grin back.
Oh, there we go to Muhammad Ali. And a nice combination.
Working on the mind of Hagler. And Hagler just keeps plodding ahead in his workmanlike style.
Those are the solid punches.
Yep.
Then. Those are the solid punches. He has Ray in a little trouble now.
Bang into the body. Uppercut scored at the bell. They don't hear the bell. The end of round 7, the crowd on its feet.
You could save up to 70.
Eddie Petronelli asking for more aggression. Get a little rough in there. Round 8, a 12 round. middleweight championship bout that has more than lived up to its billing, no matter what the outcome now.
Good solid right jab by Hagler, Tim. It's almost like a straight right hand when he hits you with it.
And as you pointed out in the first couple of rounds, the timeout here for some tape loose on the right glove of Sugar Ray Leonard. As you pointed out in the early rounds, Hagler not doing well fighting in the orthodox style as a right-hander, doing much better once he turns around.
Tim, if he loses this fight because he gave away those first 2 rounds, he's not going to be able to live with himself. Well, here we go.
A re-tape job on the gloves of Leonard. We are early in the 8th round. Unlike many of boxing's observers, Hagler never said this would be an easy fight. He knew what to expect from Leonard. He may not have known what style he'd see, but he knew he'd see a strong guy with a lot of heart and a lot of skill, even if they were somewhat rusty.
The one punch that I'd be using if I was Hagler would be a straight left hand to the body to set everything else up. He hasn't been using that as yet. He's thrown out wide. Ray is going to have to get that second win, Tim.
Right hand jab starting to land now.
And they're stiff. They're not just little jabs. They're stiff. Good right hook.
Right over the glove. That backed up Leonard. Leonard bidding to become one of only 10 boxers to win 3 titles in 3 different weight divisions.
I can't believe Leonard's legs, Tim. Moving beautifully. See, there's nothing on Leonard's punches, Tim. Hagler's able to move right through him. Leonard hit him with a right hand, didn't move him. He was able to counter with a left hand to the body. If I was Ray, I'd really try to load up and nail Hagler now. This guy's getting overconfident. They tried it.
And he took a left and pushed him back.
There's those body shots again. Look how much Marvelous Marvin misses that. But he doesn't get discouraged. He misses, he punches again.
Leonard standing there willing to trade.
Now that's a mistake. That is a mistake.
Short chopping punches inside, scored by Hagler.
Hagler is breathing very deep now too, Tim. He's gasping for breath. Not a one-sided thing here. Another punch after the bell by Leonard. 2 rounds in a row.
Okay, that's the way you got to fight this guy. Exactly what you're doing. You got to rough him up and may take a few shots, man.
He took a point away.
All right. He took a point away after the bell. That's all right. How do you feel, man?
Good. That's what
You're going to brawl this guy, keep the pressure on him, taking his legs away from right now. And to get him against those, the uppercuts are very good.
Okay, you're going to box for me? Box. Let's go. Let's go, Ray.
Dundee tells Leonard to box. Petronelli tells Hagler to slug. Get out there and put some pressure on. Be aggressive. Brawl with him.
You know, Tim, all these fights have ebbs and flows. Now, Leonard was very tired before. He may be getting his second win, and Hagler may be getting a little tired.
Could be a telling round in that respect.
Vicious body punch by Hagler, though, Tim. Flashy combination, but only one of the punches landed.
He was able to escape, however. His footwork continues to be
Hagler was just so slow getting off when he has Leonard on the ropes. He should let that left hand to the body go right away. And then he can throw the other punches. But he looks for openings. By the time he looks, Leonard's gone.
Don't hold it.
Ray Leonard warned for holding again by Richard Steele. Again, Leonard flat-footed on the ropes, but Hagler not getting...
He's trying to hit the head. The body doesn't move. Just bang to the body. Nice combination by Ray. That was the best punch of the fight.
Hagler straight
best
down the
punch
middle.
of the fight for Hagler.
Hagler backing up Leonard into the Leonard corner. Short right uppercut.
He's nailing him now, Tim.
Right to the chin.
That's where he has to put that left hand.
Leonard in some difficulty. Hasn't thrown a punch out of this corner. Now he does. Trying to bang his way out.
Look at that determination of Ray Leonard. You talk about a champion.
What a display.
Absolutely gritted his teeth. Look at him go.
Again, in the middle of the ring. And Hagler stays there and punches back. The right by Leonard.
What a display, Tim. You talk about a champion, but he's got that solid rock to move, and Hagler just keeps methodically moving forward.
Under a minute to go, round 9. Most of the crowd here on its feet. Trading over there on the far side. Again, Hagler gets the best of it. But Leonard just keeps firing.
Leonard is punching in desperation now, though, Tim. Really trying. What a display.
Leonard holding on, and Hagler just slapping him.
He's tired, Tim. Look at those arms. Yeah, but he tries to be tricky. Nothing's going to help him, though, Tim. Not when he's tired the way he's tired now.
Hagler trying to find openings. Maybe a little arm weary, Gil. He's not throwing enough punches.
Well, we said they were going to have to fight, and they're fighting.
They're both exhausted from this round. That's the end of this 9th round, an incredible round.
Hagler was talking to me during the fight, calling me a girl. Slow down, you little sissy. He kept saying, my lateral movement, my speed, threw him off balance. Then I come in with my own jab. Mom was really surprised that I could keep it up, that my gas tank wasn't empty. Now, there were only 3 rounds left.
I've scored that round for Marvin Hagler, but you've got a lot of emotion involved here. And I think in the minds of the judges, it's going to be hard to separate what they admire in this performance from what's actually happening. And a good finish again by Sugar Ray Leonard. And so who knows? But right now, as we see it, a very close fight with 3 rounds to go. Going to Leonard on our scorecard. The later round going to Hagler.
Looks like Leonard has his second win, Tim. He's bouncing, moving.
Not often you can build something as the super fight and expect to get one. We've already had it here.
Marvin takes too long to get that straight left hand. He never throws a straight left hand to the body. He throws it wide. Should be straight. There it is, wide again to the body.
Work it out.
Gil, at this stage of the fight, you might wonder whether Marvin wishes it was a 15-rounder if he's unable to stop Sugar Ray in the next 3.
Well, that was the first battle that Ray Leonard won when he got this fight to be 12 rounds. Those uppercuts of Marvin started to land now, Tim. Short little uppercuts that Goody Pettinelli told him to use in the corner.
He has scored the bulk of the scoring punches in the last 2 seconds.
Beautiful combination by Leonard. He just walks away.
Watch your head.
Halfway through round 10.
Tim, I think it's getting to the point where Hagler's going to have to land a couple of big, solid punches.
Good flurry by Leonard.
Richard Steele is doing a good job as a referee, Tim.
52 knockouts on Hagler's record at 62 victories. Sure, he didn't expect to see Leonard still here in the 10th round. Even with all of the respect that he accorded Leonard, knowing it will be a tough fight.
Richard Steele continues to warn Ray Leonard for holding, Tim. Now, after a few warnings, you have to do something about it. Besides warning.
I don't think we're going to see a point taken away from either of these fighters.
Hagler is just so slow getting off. Unbelievable. I don't understand why he doesn't fire that left hand to the body.
Wild miss on a trick play by Leonard, and he paid for it because Hagler tagged him.
They're both dead tired now. Look at Hagler is dead too, Tim.
Work it down.
Leonard has never been able to back up Hagler in this fight, even in the rounds in which he scored 4 points. We come to the end of round number 10.
Turn him, baby. Shake his move. Shake it. Baby. 6 minutes. Champion. I mean champion.
Jump on him when he jumps back because he wants to rest. You know what I mean? Well, this is 11th round now. We're going to get 2 more rounds. I want 2 big rounds now.
Start dipping to your right. You're not doing it. Throw it straight away. Get up. Get up, champ. Get up, champ. Come on.
Round 11. You heard Angelo Dundee tell Sugar Ray he was 6 minutes away from the championship. Much of that, of course, is a confidence-building psych job. Whether that's the case is in the hands of 3 judges at ringside.
Tim, I think Marvin is going to have to win these 2 rounds to retain his title, and he's going to have to land some big punches.
I have Hagler at 5-4 with 1 even at this point, but a very close round in the 10th that could easily have been scored for Leonard. Dave Moretti from Las Vegas, Lou Filippo from Los Angeles. And
so slow getting off, Hagler. He's got the shot. Beautiful combination by Leonard. Right hand, left hook. As Angelo told him, he's to come back with the hook, and he sure did. Another left hook by Leonard.
Right hand lead.
Tim, it's a jab, but again, it's like a straight right hand. Solid punch.
Solid body shot. Hagler, and Leonard escapes off the rope. He lands a combination. Boom, Hagler.
You know, you mentioned that Leonard was tired. Hagler's not fresh as a daisy either, you know. He doesn't have too much left. Damn it.
Hagler moving his hands without a lot of authority, but scoring some punches. The showboat again from Leonard.
Well, we have to call him the Miracle Man after this, Tim.
You're not
Anybody can have that layoff, do what he's doing tonight. He's a Miracle Man. Never been done in boxing history. Never. Whether he wins or loses. And right now, he's winning, in my opinion.
Hagler missing wide open target as Leonard just leaned back away from the punches.
Beautiful move by Leonard. Tim, he has Hagler tamed now, Tim. Hagler can't let that left hand go, Tim. He should be throwing that left hand down the pipe. Just did it in. But that's what he should be doing all along.
Leonard has played with Hagler's mind throughout the fight, and by being fresh enough here in this 11th round as he looks to his corner at the end of the round. Leonard coming back slowly to his corner, but the little flurries that he fought in were enough to win the round the way we saw it.
I think so.
3 minutes! Champion! Deep breath! Deep breath! Deep breath! We only got 3 minutes! Yeah. Come on, baby! We got 1 more round and fight is over.
All right. Marvin, get the monster out in there. There's a lot riding on this here. Okay? Okay. Head down to his track. And pump. And pump. Don't stop until he's down.
choking each other out. Does Hagler feel that it all comes down to this 3 minutes?
Well, you know, Goody Petronelli in the corner, he was talking like it's about a 15-round fight. Where you started to get him going. I mean, I would have been a little more emotional if I was in the corner. Hagler for the first time threw that straight left hand down the pipe to the body.
There you go. We've got this close on our scorecard with Leonard slightly ahead. I think Hagler has to realize that the sentiment is just going to have to be with Leonard, that he's got to feel he's got to knock him out to retain his title.
But that's not what they tell him in the corner, Tim. They're talking to him like it's an IBM meeting or something. No emotion. Oh, good straight left hand by Hagler.
And look at Leonard just able to pick up the punches, move his head, and escape most of them. And Leonard flurries against Hagler and now escapes from the corner. Ray Leonard is having fun in there right now. What a story.
He's looking at the corner. I don't know why. Well, Tim, we have to call him the miracle man of boxing. He doesn't need any help from the corner.
He sure doesn't. Not what he's accomplished to this point.
Well, Tim, he's giving this round away, though. Sugar Ray, you know who the fans think are winning the fight.
Less than a minute to go in the fight. Now Hagler with a little showboat. Some shuffle back from Ray.
Look at Ray Leonard. What a cocky kid.
Well, this 30-year-old cocky kid, perhaps fainting weariness as he has a few times earlier in the bout, but also showing that psychologically and physically now he's in control.
Going to be interesting scoring, Tim. You know, do you like the plotting guy or do you like the flash?
Leonard busy on the rope. Hagler trying to
There'll be no knockout. No knockout.
The decision of the judges, we have a split decision. Judge Lou Filippo scores the bout. 115, Marvin Hagler. 113, Ray Leonard. Judge Jojo Guerra scores the bout. 118, Leonard. 110, Hagler. And Judge Dave Moretti scores 115, 113. By the winner, by a split decision, and new middleweight champion of the world,
I was exhausted, mentally spent. My feet were so blistered from the constant movement, but I was on cloud 9. Elated, I had once again proved the critics wrong. Marvelous Marvin Hagler was a great champion, and he thought he won. He was crushed.
I beat him, and he knows it, and everybody knows. I knew it was too close. I told you about Vegas.
To this day, he still insists he beat me. I was so excited that I rode on the shoulders of my security guy, James Anderson, through Caesar's Palace Casino. Hagler retired after the fight and went on to Italy to pursue an acting career. As for me, I retired and unretired. You know the story. We'll be taking a look at many other great fights, round for round, when I see you once again on Sugar Ray's Hit Parade.